This is Parthogenesis, love. Many spiritualists will tell you that when looking at a birth chart, we are blending astrological theory with the idea of reincarnation and soul evolution. According to this view, our birth chart, the positions of the planets and zodiac signs at the moment of our birth, can reflect not only the traits and tendencies we carry from us from past incarnations, but also life lessons and soul growth that we are here to work on in this lifetime. Let's break this down step by step using the astrology. Each zodiac sign carries its own set of archetypal qualities representing different aspects of the human experience. These archetypes are thought to evolve and mature over time. When we consider the soul's journey through multiple lifetimes, we might think of these zodiac signs as themes or areas of life that the soul is working on. For example, Aries might represent a soul's need to learn courage, independence, and self assertion. Taurus could reflect a focus on security, material abundance, and developing patience. Gemini could represent the need for communication, intellectual curiosity, and adaptability. Cancer might deal with emotional intelligence, nurturing, and understanding family dynamics. Over many lifetimes, the soul is thought to evolve through these signs, refining its understanding of their teams. A soul could be born in Aries in one life and then Taurus in the next, and so on, learning to balance and refine the lessons from each sign over time. So let's talk about the planetary placements and their influence. In astrology, each planet represents a different force or principle that governs a particular area of life, such as love, communication, work, or personal identity. The sign a planet occupies in the birth chart provides insight into how that planet's energy is expressed. The degree of the sign in which the planet is placed also holds significance. Sun represents the essence of the self, core identity, and ego. Moon reflects the emotional life and the subconscious mind. Mercury governs communication and intellect. Venus deals with love, beauty, and relationships. Mars influences drive, aggression, and energy. Jupiter governs expansion, wisdom, and higher learning. Saturn relates to structure, discipline, and lessons through hardship. In the context of past lives, the degree of a planet in a sign might indicate the level of experience or mastery the soul has with qualities associated with that sign. A planet in a higher degree of a sign, for example, 28 degrees of Leo, might indicate a more evolved expression of that energy as the soul may have worked through previous lifetimes to refine that part of its nature. A planet at the early degrees, say 2 degrees of Capricorn, could indicate that the soul is in the early stages of learning the lessons tied to that particular planet and sign. What about the role of the ascendant in the houses? The ascendant or rising sign represents the mask we wear in the world, the way we approach life, and our initial expression of self. The houses in the birth chart, which correspond to different areas of life, for example, career, relationships, home, etc., represent the specific context in which we experience our soul's growth. The first house, ruled by Aries, is the house of self, and it can reveal how we're learning to assert ourselves in the world. The 10th house, ruled by Capricorn, is about career, public image, and life purpose, showing how the soul's work is meant to be expressed in the outside world. The 7th house, ruled by Libra, deals with relationships, which can be an area of deep soul work, learning the dynamics of partnership and love. If a planet is in a certain house, it can reveal where the soul is focusing its growth in this lifetime. For example, if the Venus sign is in the 7th house, it may indicate that the soul is working on refining how it experiences love and relationships, learning to balance independence and intimacy. What about the nodes of the moon? Past and future life lessons. The North Node and South Node are pivotal points in the birth chart that represent our soul's evolutionary path. The South Node reflects the qualities we've mastered in past lives, skills, tendencies, and traits that come easily to us but may also need to be released or transformed. The North Node, on the other hand, points to the qualities and lessons we need to cultivate in this life to fulfill our purpose and evolve. Hence, being in your South Node really doesn't do you any service, but learning your North Node can make things better. So remember, you get too comfortable or attached to certain behaviors based on your South Node, but your North Node is the area where the soul needs to evolve towards, where growth happens and transformation takes place. For example, if someone has a South Node in Scorpio and a North Node in Taurus, it suggests that in past lives they may have been deeply involved with themes of transformation, power, and intensity, which is a Scorpio quality. But in this life, they are learning to develop stability, self-worth, and material security, which is representative of Taurus. This indicates the need to move away from old emotional patterns in favor of building a more grounded, peaceful existence. We also have aspects between planets. The aspects are these angular relationships between the planets in the birth chart, and they also reveal how different parts of the self interact. They can point to areas where past life experiences influence current challenges and or strengths. For example, a conjunction between Venus and Neptune could suggest a past life where the person developed spiritual ideals around love, but in this life they might need to refine their understanding of love in practical and grounded ways. A square between Mars and Saturn might indicate karmic challenges related to self discipline or conflicts between action and structure, suggesting the soul needs to learn patience and perseverance over time. So, how does the soul evolve through multiple lifetimes? Well, the overall picture of the birth chart, when viewed through the lens of past life evolution, shows that the soul carries with it the strengths and weaknesses from previous incarnations. The planets and zodiac signs reveal the unique ways in which the soul is continuing to work on these themes in this life. The soul is not starting over in each incarnation, but instead building upon already gained experiences, refining and improving its understanding of various past life lessons. As the person matures, they may begin to understand more clearly how their past experiences, signified by the South Node, the planet's placement, and the signs they are in, inform their current life. The work of this life is indicated by the North Node, and the aspects between planets is about integrating past lessons but working towards new growth. Remember, we have to step out of our comfort zone and try new things to help refine our understanding. So, the birth chart is a roadmap of the soul's journey, showing the wisdom carried from past lives through planetary placements, zodiac signs, and house positions, and the lessons still to be learned in this lifetime. As we grow, we can work towards fulfilling our purpose, indicated by the North Node and the chart's overall pattern, evolving into a more integrated, balanced beings over the course of time. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome aboard. It's a safe space. If you're returning, I am glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance, blessings, and protection if you so deserve it. Partho Genesis Love, aka Woodman, signing off. Have a pleasant and blessed day.